Why do I gain body fat when I never did before?
Okay, it's quite a common question for people that are generally 30 and above, and it kind of affects males a lot more than females. A lot of men used to be able to eat and drink whatever they wanted, and it didn't affect their body fat at all. But now, as they get older, they start to eat things that they used to be able to eat, and it has an instant body fat effect, and they have to be a lot more choosy or careful about what they eat, and obviously not very happy about that. So this is why you might see a lot of middle-aged guys that are quite slim in terms of their limbs, in terms of their legs and their arms, but they've got a kind of beer belly, as they might call it. Now what happens over time is that the body has to produce insulin every time we eat some either high alcohol or high sugar foods, and this happens on a daily basis, and if it happens for a prolonged period of time, like most of people's lives up till they're about 30-35, the medical professional sometimes call it spanking the pank, and that means the pancreas has to increase insulin so many times until it gradually kind of wears down, and so it becomes a lot more difficult for the body to deal with the sugar that's coming in, so it's stored as fat a lot more easily. And the second thing that happens is that the cells of the body actually become resistant to this insulin because it's being produced so often and so much that the cells of the body become resistant to it, and that's called insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is actually a precursor to type 2 diabetes. So it's a good sign to tell us that we need to start changing our lifestyle, otherwise the kind of incidence or chances of diabetes happening further down the line is increased. So again, the best way to look at this is to reduce the amount of insulin that has to be released by the body, and therefore increase the sensitivity of the cells to this insulin. The best way to do that is to reduce sugars, reduce starchy carbohydrates, increase protein and veg, and also doing the right types of exercise will help the body to actually become more sensitive to insulin, therefore has to produce less, therefore lessening the chance of any of the diseases that are associated with being overweight.
Thank you.